When I first saw the design for this mic, I thought that's quite interesting. And then I got the microphone, got it out of the case, put it on, and I wasn't 100% convinced at the time. And then I started to use it a little bit more, and actually, I kind of really like it. Yeah. I shared a video recently, last year, towards the end of last year, where I talked about the Lark M2 being my favourite mic to use with my A7S III, which I'm using at the moment. And so when Hollyland got in touch and asked me if I was keen to try out the M2S, it was a no-brainer. I love this, it's been my main mic, so I wanted to see what this was going to be like. So this one is also a tiny wireless microphone, but one of the differences that I obviously noticed straight away was the fact that this one does not have a magnetic mount, which is why I was kind of on the fence about how you actually connect it or hook it onto your clothes. And it is basically just that, it is a hook. You hook it on like you would hook a traditional lav mic. And when I was starting to think of it in that way, how with a normal lav mic you just hook it onto your clothes, it kind of made sense. And the more I've been using it, like I said, the more I've actually liked that design. So before I get onto all the good stuff, these mics come with furry windshields. It's obviously going to depend what bundle you get, but I've got the furry windshields, the 2 transmitters, 1 receiver to use with my camera, and then also the transmitter to use with my phone. And there's also an adapter, a lightning adapter. It also comes with this little bag as well, which the other one did, so you can put your other bits in, because then you've got the USB-C cable, the TRS cable, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So in terms of the main features of this, it is very discreet and very lightweight. It weighs like 7 grams, I believe. And there's a logo on the back, but when you actually hook it onto your clothing, because you obviously want the microphone facing outwards, you're not seeing that logo. So you just have this very small circular microphone visible to whoever you're talking to or whoever can see it in the camera. So it is incredibly discreet, especially if you're wearing dark clothes. The other thing is that the transmitters pair automatically to the receiver, so you don't have to do this every time you use them. As soon as you take them out of the case, they automatically pair, and that's whether you're using the receiver for the camera or whether you're using the receiver for the phone or your laptop or tablet, so basically the USB-C receiver. And also on this receiver, there's also pass-through charging. So if you have this plugged into your phone, then it means that you can actually still charge your phone whilst you're using the mic, which is always awesome, because obviously if you are using your phone, you're most likely using it to record either video or audio, so your battery is going to drain a lot quicker. So having that feature is awesome. So I've always been impressed with the way that Hollyland mics sound. The audio quality is very good, and this is no exception. It sounds very, very good. So I'm going to take it outside so that you can hear one of the features that it has. I thought I'd just come out and do an outdoor test to hear what the audio sounds like, because I often come and sit on benches and do my talking head bits outside, and I used to use the Lark M2 whilst I was out and about, and I really liked the sound quality, and so I just wanted to hear what this one sounded like outdoors. I don't have the noise cancellation on at the moment. It does have environmental noise cancellation. One of the things that I do like to do when I am outdoors is keep that background noise, because it just gives nice ambience to the video, and then I will usually turn it down in post. But sometimes it is so loud with trucks going by on the road, and I am literally right by a road at the moment. So I'm kind of intrigued to hear if the environmental noise cancellation or the noise cancellation does reduce that background noise, and not so much just reduce it, but if the audio quality still sounds good, because sometimes when you use noise cancellation on other mics, the audio quality tends to suffer. So I'll wait for a little bit more traffic to go by, and then I will turn it on. And it does sound like more cars are coming by. So just try and find the button. So this is with a car going by, And noise cancellation is now on. I just got up to check the light on the receiver, but noise cancellation is now on, and typically there's no traffic, so let's just give it a minute. All right, there's a lorry coming around the corner, so this is noise cancellation on, and the lorry's just about to drive past me, so this is now with noise cancellation off, and noise cancellation back on again. So this is with it on, there's some more cars going by, and then noise cancellation is now off, so this is what you can hear. I just keep getting up to check that I have the right thing. So yeah, this is definitely noise cancellation off, and now this is noise cancellation on, just as a van was going past. So yeah, it gives you an idea of what the audio sounds like in those two scenarios. If you're going to be using this mic and you want to film all day, no problems, because you're going to get up to 30 hours of battery life, and the case itself will charge the microphones and the transmitters 2.5 times, or up to 2.5 times. And in order to charge everything, so if you were charging up the case, then it would take about an hour and a half to charge. So that's not too bad. There are times when I've done videos where I've been quite far away from the camera, if I'm just trying to show something that I'm doing off in the distance, or I'll set my camera down and I want to just shoot some behind the scenes of myself and then still talk to the camera at the same time. And so I just figured I would let you hear what the audio sounds like when I'm a little bit further away from the camera. I don't know that I would ever film this far away, but yeah, just to give you an idea of how the audio sounds. Hopefully it didn't cut out. I'm not anywhere near 300 meters away, which is the transmission range, but hopefully even with my back to the camera you could still hear what I was saying and the audio quality was still good. And as I come back closer to the camera, I mean, you'll definitely be able to hear exactly what I'm saying. So the mic's really easy to use, and as I said before, as soon as you take it out of the case, let me start again. The mics are very easy to use, and as soon as you take them out of the case, they pair automatically, like I said before. But in terms of the control, so on the receiver, which is on the camera, it has the gain dial, so you can adjust it from high, medium and low. And then you've also got the button to adjust the modes, so you can either have it in mono or you can have it in stereo. So mono is with the green light and then stereo is with the blue light. And then you've also got the denoise button, which you can use on the receiver, or you can use it directly on the transmitter to enable that, which is really useful. And with the USB-C receiver, it is literally plug and play. As soon as you plug it into your phone and then you take the transmitter out of the case, it's good to go. You can just start recording straight away. It's great. And I briefly mentioned earlier that you can plug this into your phone, tablet, computer, even action cameras as well. I tried it with the Ace Pro 2, sounds great. So yeah, you have that versatility if you get the bundle, which has everything in it. And if you are using it with your mobile phone, then you can also connect to the Lark Sound app, because it will give you options to change things like the level of denoise and also the gain as well. So it's well worth checking that out if you do use it with your phone. One of the things that a lot of people wanted with the Lark M2, and something that I was also hoping with the Lark M2, which it didn't have, and which this also does not have, is 32-bit float internal recording. I would have loved to have seen it in here, and I know it's not a massive deal for a lot of people, but there are just times where you're filming and having that ability to record audio onto the mic, which is lossless, is just invaluable. And I feel like it's just one of those features that would have just made it pretty much perfect. So I don't know, I hope down the line that could be a consideration for these tiny mics, because I absolutely love using them, and I would actually use them as standalone recorders as well, because I have the Lark M2S now with me all the time and I don't want to have to carry around several different microphones. So it would be great if down the line there was an option for there to be a 32-bit float one, but we shall see, I guess. So if you are keen on checking this out, I've dropped a link in the description so you can see all the features about it. And in another video, I will do a comparison between this and the Lark M2, just if you're trying to decide whether to get one over the other and if the audio sounds different at all. I have no idea, because all I can go by is what this sounds like in other videos and then what the audio sounds like in this video. But I will do a side-by-side comparison so that you can get an idea of that. So I will catch you on the next video.